Now throwing to the end zone, and it is complete! A touchdown! Oh my! I can't believe it! 31 yards to Nitori Birmingham.
Here in McFadden breaks it up the middle. McFadden, big play. He's going to go. Darren McFadden is going to take it all the way. 80 yards for the touchdown. Darren McFadden, and Arkansas strikes just that quickly.
He's going to field it back at his own 5. Joe across the 10 to the 15 to the 20. Adams at the 30, and here we go. Joe's going to take it all the way. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Arkansas. 95 yards on the punt return.
Here's the snap. It is low. The kick is blocked, and Arkansas covers.
Down formation into the end zone. The pass is intercepted. Arkansas wins the ball game. Intercepted in the end zone. The Razorbacks have beaten the #1 team in the country.
It's time to dissect the game on the First Security Bank 5th quarter. We'll be talking Razorback football for the next 2 hours. This broadcast is brought to you by First Security Bank. Here are Randy Rainwater, Marcus Elliott, and Trey Schaff.
Good afternoon. Welcome once again to the First Security 5th quarter postgame show. Marcus Elliott, Trey Schaff will join us shortly. I am Randy Rainwater from Walk-Ons once again. Walk-Ons located on Weddington, right next to Holiday Inn Express. Mark, if you will, please give me the definition of idiocracy.
Well,
what is
maybe
idiocracy?
maybe the same definition as insanity.
What is insanity?
You keep doing the same thing over and over again,
and over
but you expect a different result.
Well, it's as idiotic, and this insanity must change.
Yeah.
It's time for a change, regardless whether it means the head coach or whether it means staff changes.
Yeah.
This cannot continue on. We'll hear from Sam Pittman a little bit later on. In fact, maybe sooner than later. But nevertheless, he basically has said the same thing. I need to go back and look at the tape. We've been trying things. We've been mixing combinations. We've been mixing schemes. And we don't have answers.
Yeah.
So nothing's changing.
Nope.
And Mark, how many times, whether this be in jest or whether this be in sincerity, but how many times have we said, boy, Arkansas sure made such and such either an All-American
right,
or maybe a Heisman Trophy winner.
Mm-hmm.
C.J. Carr today for Notre Dame, he looked like the Heisman Trophy winner. Just go ahead and hand it to him now.
No,
but
I agree.
On the other hand, if he had not shined the way that he did today, then he deserves to be yanked, because when you're throwing, I don't think he ever got his uniform dirty today, number one. But if you can't throw and hit an open receiver, then you don't deserve to be a Division I, a Power 4 quarterback. Well, he didn't have that problem today, completing passes against this Arkansas defense. And I am still not necessarily stunned, but Notre Dame had the ball 6 times in the first half. They scored on every possession, including the gift that was given right at the end of the first half on a reception, then fumble. Only had 25 seconds or so on the clock. That didn't matter. They still got it in the end zone. I'll just read you these quick numbers, Mark. 10 total drives. They scored on 8. That is 80%. Their average start was at the Notre Dame 29. The average time of possession, 3 minutes, 16 seconds. Average yards gained, 62. Average number of plays, 7. 70-plus yard drives, 6. An astounding 6. 10-play drives, 3. Should I add any more than what I've already said right now? No. I'm not sure it's even necessary to continue to pile on.
Do you remember an Arkansas game where over 400 yards were given up in the first half, Randy?
In the first half.
Yeah. No.
In the first half.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Do you remember?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I agree with your statement from start, Randy. There's really not much to talk about anymore, is it? I mean, Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder can see what needs to take place here. So.
No, I posted this on Twitter. At half, it was embarrassing. It was actually embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
But then, to add insult to the wound, what did little old Notre Dame do on fourth down? You're thinking Arkansas is finally going to get a stop, a defensive stop. They're going to force Notre Dame to have to punt the football. They ran a fake on fourth down out of the punt position.
Yeah.
And threw a 40-yard pass. The receiver was so wide open, you could only pray that he might drop the ball, which that didn't happen. We got Savage waiting. I know. There's nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mark.
I meant that is sadly, right? What can anybody even debate, Randy, about what you said?
Let's hear.
Okay, gotcha.
Let's hear what Savage has to say.
Okay.
Because this is the First Security Fifth Quarter Postgame Show, and we do love phone calls. So, Savage, good afternoon. Welcome to the First Security Fifth Quarter Postgame Show. Please, do not tell me that our phone lines are still not working.
Savage. Oh, no.
Is he potted up?
He is.
Savage?
This is insanity. This is insanity.
Yeah.
Savage, can you hear us?
No Savage. I think we lost him, Randy. Phone lines are lit, but looks like there is no.
I think we need to take a break. I think we need to take a break.
Take a break. Okay.
This is insanity. All right, this is the First Security Fifth Quarter Postgame Show. Can you turn the music up just a little bit louder? Marcus Elliott, Trey Schapp. I'm Randy Rainwater. The First Security Fifth Quarter Postgame Show will continue. Louder!
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
I'm here with Laura Beth from Kaufman by Design West. Kaufman has over 7,000 square feet of beautiful new home decor pieces and design specialists on staff. See, that would be important for somebody like me who is design challenged.
Yeah, we have design specialists on staff and everything you need from lighting to flooring, designer hardware, and more.
And gift cards are available too. Check them out now. Kaufman by Design West, out west past Taylor Loop, 14900 Cantrell Road.
Or visit us online at kaufmanlumber.com.
We all know how busy our lives can be these days and how important our time and convenience is as well. Edwards Food Giant knows that too. So that's why they're inviting you to take advantage of their Heat and Eat Meal Solutions items in their deli department. Delicious Edwards Food Giant signature dishes, along with a wide choice of entrees and sides, all ready for you to pick up and take home to serve your family tonight. The Heat and Eat Meal Solution is now at your favorite Central Arkansas Edwards Food Giant deli. This week's special is Mexican chicken for only $7.49 per pound, with roasted corn and black beans for $4.99 per pound.
Volkswagen of Little Rock is committed to delivering a car buying experience that's grounded in expertise, integrity, and respect. From the moment you arrive, our team is here to help you find the right fit. Whether that's the versatile Tiguan, the all-electric ID4, or one of our thoroughly inspected pre-owned models, we take pride in providing a low-pressure, informative environment where your questions are answered and your time is valued. Visit Volkswagen of Little Rock today, or begin your search anytime at www.vwoflittlerock.com.
At ABC Supply, when you've got a job to do, we do too. When your success depends on getting the details right, we're there for you every step of the way. Delivering more than materials, delivering passion, commitment, and the confidence to help you get the job done easier. Our teams understand the obstacles you face in building your business and reputation, because living up to our promises is how we help you live up to yours.
For location and product information, call ABC Supply North Little Rock at 501-955-0777 or visit abcsupply.com.
Attention Central Arkansas. If you're looking for reliable home and business services, look no further. For over 45 years, Advantage Service Company has been your local expert in HVAC, plumbing, and electrical needs with outstanding customer service from licensed technicians ready to help with every step. Call or text today and enjoy peace of mind knowing you're in good hands. Cheer on your favorite university and call Advantage Service Company. Your comfort is just a call away. 501-1-CALL. 501-663-2255.
Progressive knows we all crave validation.
Girl, you are not 37.
I would have guessed 27.
You guys are too sweet.
Sure. Dewy skin. Terrific.
Is something wrong, Ned?
Why would you ask? Just because today marks my 10th anniversary without a car accident or even a speeding ticket? But somehow, tonight's all about your skincare.
Wow. With Snapshot from Progressive, you can get a personalized rate based on how you drive. And that's all the validation you need. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Snapshot not available in California or from all agents. Surcharge possible for unsafe driving.
Think about it. You take thousands of steps every day. Shouldn't every single one of them feel amazing? Well, with Arch Fit hands-free Skechers slip-ins, they can. Skechers teamed up with podiatrists to design a shoe that provides amazing arch support for all-day comfort. And best of all, you get all this comfort, stability, and support with the ease of Skechers slip-ins technology. Just slip them on. There's no bending down and no struggling to tie your shoes. Just step in and go. Try Arch Fit hands-free Skechers slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever comfortable footwear is sold.
Out of the hold of Devin Bale to give the Razorbacks points on their first drive. It's a good snap. The hold is down. The kick is on the way, and the kick is good. So the Razorbacks strike first. With 12:55 to play in the opening quarter, they go 54 yards in 6 plays. They lead it 3-0.
Welcome back once again to the First Security Fifth Quarter Postgame Show. Marcus Elliott, Trey Schapp. I'm Randy Rainwater. Here is Sam.
And they came in here and whipped us, obviously. We have a better team. than what we showed today, and so we certainly have to go to work on figuring out why we played this way. With that, I'll take your questions.
Sam kind of touched on it there, but all preseason, last few weeks, you've been pretty steadfast that you have a team that can compete with any kind. I'm just curious. I know it's immediate, but after a result like that, does any doubt creep into your mind about that preseason premonition and everything?
No, I mean, we just didn't play. We played terrible, and we couldn't get off the field defensively, and it's the same thing. It's the tackling. It's the coverage. At times it's the off coverage that we're nowhere close to the guy, and then it's the man coverage where at times we leave him wide open. You know, it's the easy scores. It's the power play here at the end where we had nobody even close to the guy. That's on everybody. It's not just obviously on the players. That's on all of us. I mean, but that's been a trend now for 5 weeks. What has bailed us out a little bit before was the offense was scoring. And but you know, defensively, we're still not tackling well. And I thought we had a really good week of practice, and you know, the back end swarming to the front end, but it didn't show today at all. And so I still think we have a good football team, and it's hard to say after, you know, that embarrassment today. But I still think we have the capabilities of winning a lot of games, but certainly we've got a lot to fix.
We head into a bye week now, obviously. I mean, do you think that there needs to be some, whether it's personnel, coaching scheme, just massive changes right now heading into that?
Possibly. I mean, you know, I've got some time to, you know, think about some things, and possibly.
You mentioned that you said it felt like it was a good week of practice. Did you feel like that was a maximum effort type of performance, or maybe a little bit of a let go of the rope?
You know, Trey, you can not tackle well and still give good effort. You can try to cover and get beat. I think I probably need to look at the tape and see exactly what the effort was on it. I know there were several plays in there that we had guys there to make plays, and we didn't for whatever reason. So I think I'm going to hold that answer until I watch the tape.
This is a fourth straight double-digit loss to a Power 4 equivalent at home. What is it about the road games? It seems like you guys play just about everybody you play within one score, and then you get back home and it's just such a different result.
I don't, you know, obviously if I knew the answer, we'd have it fixed, you know. I don't know if that's circumstance or if it's something that we're doing different. It's not, you know, it's besides the travel and the preparation, what we do weekly. Besides the things that we emphasize are the same as far as scheduling. So, you know, I really don't know. I will say this: I'm as surprised that this happened today as anybody, and because I really felt like we were locked in and ready for the challenge that they have. They have a really good team. I get it, but not one to embarrass us like that.
Sam, I know. Excuse me. I know it was early, but what did you think of the roughing the passer on Philip Lee that led to that interception?
Well, I think it was offsetting penalties there, and we could have got off the field if you know, he didn't go high. So obviously they saw that he went high on it. So we've got to go below the shoulder pads there. And now I thought they went low on Talon, so there is a rule between high and low, And so those were offsetting there, but it gave him another chance.
What went into the decision to keep him in as opposed to going to KJ?
We're trying to score, and we're one of the best players out there. And if we did that, I felt like we were telling the kids we were giving up, and I certainly didn't want to do that.
What was your reaction to the boos and the chanting?
I didn't hear them, and I mean, I didn't hear them.
What did Notre Dame do schematically to limit your offense and Talon today?
You know, I think they were a little bit better in the secondary than possibly we might have thought. Really, I felt like we, early in the whole first half, I felt like we protected them pretty well, and we ran the ball real well. But, we have put ourselves in a little bit of some third. That was one of our goals, to stay out of third and long, and we had put ourselves into some of those situations this year and converted them, and really we just didn't today. But he didn't run the ball as much. When he did, it went for a while. But I think they had a little bit better, tighter coverage than maybe what we anticipated, and that means us getting off of that coverage as well.
Can keeping the team together and the belief that you can still win games, is it tougher after one like this, because the outside noise is really only just going to grow?
Yeah, it's been that way for about 3 years, So we've come back at times, in this situation. So, yes, it's tough. But there's a lot of teams out there that have tough situations and they turn it around. And so, am I glad there's a bye week? Yeah, 5 in a row there, and it's time that we look at ourselves and look at the team as well. And there's no doubt in my mind that we can get it turned. This, like I say, we got to figure out why this happened today, because this one was very disappointing, obviously.
Do some of the offensive struggles today maybe stem from the pressure that they constantly feel given what's happening on the other side of the field?
Oh, if we want to make an excuse for them, it is. But I don't think so. I think Notre Dame had something to do with it. But no, I don't think so. I think if you're a good competitor, you want to go out there and score, whether you think you have to or whether you just want to. So,
Sam, 3 straight weeks you said we have to get things corrected on defense, and you just haven't. This week is as bad as it's ever been at 641 yards. How do you process that as a coach when things aren't improving?
Well, I can add to you. It was 420 at half. So if you give me stats, I'll add one to you. And that's an astronomical number. And every touchdown, you know what I mean? So you're right. You're 100% right with what you said. We've been trying to figure out how to stop people defensively with different people and different schematics, and we haven't been able to do it. And again, to answer your question, we're working on it as hard as we can, and each week we like the plan against our opponent, and but we're still not tackling well, and we still aren't playing great man-to-man coverage.
Have you gotten an update yet on Jaylen Brown?
Yeah, he broke his fibula, I believe. Is it fibula and tibia, or both? Yeah, but he seemed to be doing okay, in that situation, but he broke both of those bones.
Sam, I know there's a lot of fans out there wondering if you should even be the head coach at this point, and they want to change during the bye week at top.
Are you asking a question, or are you telling me what the
would
fans
you tell
think?
That's what would you tell the fans that think that?
Well, I understand. I get it. If I was a fan, I'd be mad at me too. I'd be frustrated as hell with me. But here's what I'll say: as long as I'm the head coach at Arkansas, I'm going to fight my butt off to get the guys out there. And how long that is, that's not. It is partly up to me because of what we put on the field, but that's not my call. And if I'm worried about that all the time, I won't be able to do as good a job as I possibly can. But I will say this: if I was the fans, I'd be mad at me too. Hell, I'm mad at me, to be perfectly honest.
When you say you're going to evaluate everything this open week, could that mean some changes staff-wise as well?
I don't know. Let me see what it. Let me. The game got over 20 minutes ago. Listen. We owe it to everybody to put the best product out there, and so there's a. All right, guys.
Oh, yeah.
The live pin feedback, you can send your thoughts that way.
You can send it on the video stream, too. We'll read some of those.
And the video screen, that's another possibility. All right, this is the First Security fifth quarter postgame show. We shall be back in a moment.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Attention Central Arkansas. If you're looking for reliable home and business services, look no further. For over 45 years, Advantage Service Company has been your local expert in HVAC, plumbing, and electrical needs with outstanding customer service from licensed technicians ready to help with every step. Call or text today and enjoy peace of mind knowing you're in good hands. Cheer on your favorite university and call Advantage Service Company. Your comfort is just a call away. 501-1-CALL. 501-663-2255. If you're a bank needing GLBA compliance or a defense contractor looking for CMMC compliance, meet the team at Network Services Group with tailored solutions to help you navigate the complex regulatory landscape, allowing you to focus on what matters most, your clients and your growth. Don't gamble with compliance. Network Services Group, your partner in GLBA and CMMC compliance.
Services Group. One call does it all.
Lost in the real estate jungle? Boundary or easement dispute? Title problem? Hire Lion Legal. There's no one better to protect your pride than our pride of legal lions. When in war, you need the roar. For exceptional communication and exceptional results in all real estate-related legal matters, hire Lion Legal to come roaring to the rescue.
Make plans to attend the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette Health and Wellness Expo, sponsored by UAMS, on Saturday, October 4th at our new location, the City Center on Shackelford and Wood Rock. This free health and living expo will feature free health screenings, the Memo Van, doctor panels, Janet Carson, Arkansas Travelers Bingo, and prizes. Don't miss this event, Saturday, October 4th at the City Center in Wood Rock. Find out more, check out today's Arkansas Democrat-Gazette or visit ArkansasHealthAndWellnessExpo.com.
Mud Connection has been the Central Arkansas leader in four-wheel drive modifications and accessories since 1981. You all know about the lift kits, tires, wheels, and mechanical work we do, but did you know that the Mud also can outfit your overland needs? Rooftop tents, portable fridges, and accessories from Front Runner Outfitters, and gear from Down Under by ARB and Old Man Emu. Come see us at our new facility on Shackelford Crossing in West Little Rock. Since 1981, Mud Connection has been getting you into the outdoors and, most importantly, getting you safely back home.
I'm here with Laura Beth from Kaufman by Design West. Kaufman has over 7,000 square feet of beautiful new home decor pieces and design specialists on staff. See, that would be important for somebody like me who is design challenged.
Yeah, we have design specialists on staff and everything you need from lighting to flooring, designer hardware, and more.
And gift cards are available too. Check them out now. Kaufman by Design West, out west past Taylor Loop, 14900 Cantrell Road.
Or visit us online at kaufmanlumber.com.
Tito's Handmade Vodka presents the 2025 1037 The Buzz Fall Golf Tournament Tuesday, October 14th at Repsamen Golf Course. Registration is now open. Go to 1037thebuzz.com to register your 4-person team. Prizes will be awarded in both morning and afternoon flights. It's the 2025 1037 The Buzz Fall Golf Tournament Tuesday, October 14th at Repsamen Golf Course. Presented by Tito's Handmade Vodka and brought to you in part by Double B's and Twin Peaks. Thanks to Corky's Ribs and Barbecue, Sonic, and Michelob Ultra.
Welcome back to the First Security fifth quarter post-game show. Randy Rainwater, Trey Schapp, Marcus Elliott. Glad you are with us. Some technical issues with our phone line, so we will read what we can. And this from the YouTube. Kenneth says, Sam has lost this team. Nothing is going to change as long as he's there, and he and everyone knows it. Charlo says, Sam lost the team. Where did it go? Sam lost the team before the season started from the looks of it. Al Shadow, they need to vacuum all that trash residue rubber off the field too. I kept thinking my glasses were dirty.
All right, welcome back once again to the First Security fifth quarter postgame show. Marcus Elliott, Trey Schapp, I'm Randy Rainwater. There are two things that you can feel good about. You can really feel good about. That's the Holiday Inn Express.
Yeah.
With the greatest beds, the greatest buffet, greatest pillows. I mean, I actually laid down on my couch last night to take a break, and the pillow was, it was outstanding.
Right there.
It gave me great comfort. I needed all the comfort I could get. And walk-ons, I think I am still full from yesterday.
Yeah.
Andrew just kept bringing the food. And the food.
They opened at 9 o'clock this morning, too. Had a little brunch menu.
Did you get one of those sliders?
I did not.
Oh, my gosh, with that.
I will next time.
Oh, that egg. Oh, my
We got an
goodness.
11 a.m. game for Auburn, so I'll get one then.
Ah, perfect. All right, this from our D3 Auto Sales Bus text line. And, Mark, we want to make sure that you're included in all of these methods of feedback. This one is from the H70. The real problem is Hunter Yurchek. Who makes this kind of business decision? I was told by a very good source, Hunter Yurchek met with the Board of Trustees. He has their full support, and you're kind of giving me a half smile. Are you hearing something different than what I heard?
Well, no, there are members of the Board of Trustees that said, that Hunter has done great things, and that, yes, they have his support. And so until that changes, I don't see anything happening.
Okay, that's what I heard.
And that meeting was yesterday.
Yeah.
It was my understanding Thursday they went into executive session at the very beginning, and so we don't know what happened in that part of the meeting. But Ted Dickey was the first one to speak up and basically give Hunter a chance to kind of go back on his comments that he made to the Little Rock Touchdown Club when he was answering a question from David Basel, Mr. Dickey, a trustee Dickey, I believe, something to the tune of, I'm not sure it came out the way you wanted it to. And Hunter clarified that. So, and then there were some other board members, trustees, that said that they support Hunter Yurchek as the athletic director at Arkansas.
Okay, that's pretty much in line with what I had heard.
Yeah. It wasn't a secret meeting. This was all in the newspaper. It was out there.
If you're looking for Hunter Yurchek to be replaced this weekend, forget it. Okay, we'll just cut to the chase. This is our D3 Auto Sales Buzz text line from the 870. If the boosters don't commit to funding the NIL, it won't matter who the coaches are. Well, I wrote this down because it was something that I ranted about all this past week. And Mark, I don't know how closely you were listening a few moments ago to Sam Pittman's comments.
Yep.
But he basically questioned, even though he didn't name names, and you didn't expect him to throw any players under the proverbial bus, but effort. Effort, again, was lacking today. There were players who would be in position to make a play, and because they weren't giving max effort, either afraid of getting hurt, whatever the case may be, it is still unacceptable. What I am so upset about, as I was this past week, and I'll be upset this upcoming week, and that is you are tolerating that
there you go.
level of play,
there
that
you go.
effort by leaving those players out there.
Yeah, no.
I said this to Troy, Marcus. I said this to Troy. As bad as this first team is, heaven forbid, I'd hate to see the second team, but I'd rather see the second team if they're willing to hustle and they're play hard and give.
Okay, I lost you for a little bit. I guess you're back now. Can you guys hear me? So,
yeah.
Okay. So guys, no. Listen, there's no need for Coach Pittman to spend 2 seconds talking or diagnosing the problem anymore. Okay? If he couldn't see it wasn't effort last week or the week before or the week before that, then shame on him. Listen, you have a head coach. That's 4 letters, H-E-A-D. You have a head coach, the head of the football program, because he becomes accountable for the product on the field. Again, to Sam Pittman's credit, I listened to the press conference. He said, "This is I'm responsible for this, and what I'm putting on the field lets you know whether I deserve to be here or not." He admitted that. Okay. Do we need any more evidence that the head of the program is not accomplishing the mission of the program? Guys, it's not hard. Even Sam Pittman knows that. So I don't want to hear talk about the players and what they didn't do, and all that's true, but who's responsible for it?
Buck stops somewhere. All right,
Exactly.
this is dangerous, but we're going to try this, Mark. Matt, good afternoon. Welcome to the first Security Fifth Quarter Postgame Show. Matt, can you hear us? Matt.
Hey, thanks, Randy.
There we go.
Hey, just a comment real quick. A couple points I'd like to make.
Oh, we had him.
Wow. I don't know what happened there.
That calls
I was
back.
starting
Let's
to get
try it
excited.
again. Yeah, I was too.
I'm starting to get excited. This from Ron in Pine Bluff by way of our D3 Auto Sales Buzz text line. If I may, mediocre means middle of the road. Hogs are worse.
Well, it's true. This is true.
There is no argument there. They're not even close to being mediocre.
No. You know. So, and listen, I get it. Hunter, the AD he's got a win under his belt, right? He's got a sheep on the skin, and that's the basketball program. So, all this energy about him, I probably don't have it that much. What I don't understand is how there cannot be changes in the football program starting at the head. What makes us think anything would be different, right? I mean, they literally regressed against Notre Dame. I'm sorry. They regressed literally every week this season. So I don't know. Maybe I'm missing. Help me understand that.
If it does not, and this is back again to basic sacrificial lambs, because the way that normally this cycle works itself is a coach under duress starts with his staff.
Yep.
Whether he fires his DC or his OC, whatever it may be, or maybe special teams coach, whatever it may be. But you start there because that's your buffer as the head coach. You know that if I get rid of the defensive coordinator, if my defense has been so horrible, then that's supposed to buy me some time.
Well, and I asked him that. I asked Sam. That was the last question.
I know.
And he's like, well, I got to go back and look at the tape, or I got to take some time.
Yeah.
Surely, you've seen it. You saw it last week. What was on tape last week? Then you saw it play out today. I don't care if it's 20 minutes after the game. I mean, come on.
So I don't understand. Okay. We're going to try this again. Mark, we're going to try this again. We're going to try Savage again. Savage gets the gold star today for trying not once but twice to get through on the first Security fifth quarter postgame show. Savage, I can actually hear you. Yo, Savage.
Put him on hold and tell him to go. Randy.
Hello.
Put him on hold.
All right, Savage. I'm going to re-engage you, and when I re-engage you, I'm not going to be able to answer you. But you just talk to your heart's delight. How about that? So get ready to go, Savage. Here we go in 3, 2, 1.
You know, guys, we were told all week how bad Notre Dame's defense was.
Yeah.
And what did we get? Sam is delusional when he says he has to look at film. It's mind-boggling, guys, that he's not seeing what we see. T-Will needs to go, and he needs to go ASAP. This is ridiculous. Guys, you have a good one.
Yeah.
Boom!
Yeah.
We have now figured it out. We're just simply not going to be able to respond back. So what we're going to do, we're going to roll on Heath. So Heath, fire away in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, guys. Good afternoon. Listen, I was at the game. Let me tell you something right now. That game was more embarrassing for Notre Dame and us Notre Dame fans than it was Arkansas, because we were expecting to go against the top offense and see what they could do. And what did we get? We got 400-plus yards of offense rolled up on them in the first half. Oh, look, I'm glad to get a win, but I'm telling you right now, and I'm sure most Arkansas fans could agree, that's not a 56-13 losing team. That's just not. They made our freshman quarterback look like a veteran, and and he's just a freshman. So, whatever changes need to be made, they're going to do what they're going to do. But they get that week off, and then they're going into the crunch of their schedule. So, just good luck. But other than that, great venue, great place to watch a ball game. Decent turnout till the third quarter when everybody started rolling out. So, but go Irish.
Yeah, they left at halftime.
They actually left at halftime, yeah.
They were leaving at halftime.
I'm not sure.
There might have been 200 students in the student section, minus the band. Minus the band after half.
Were the stands ever full?
About the end of the third quarter.
End of the third quarter, there we go.
There were 10. There may have been 10.
Marcus, it was a good crowd to begin the game. When the Jets flew over and the national anthem ended, it was a nice crowd. And it was a loud crowd, too. Marcus, I want to ask you about that first possession. Right? And then the game started. I want to ask you about that first possession by Arkansas, though.
Yeah.
I believe it was 4th and 2, and you decide to kick a field goal instead of go for it there when you knew your defense had so many issues last week, specifically in the second half? Same thing against Ole Miss. That's telling your team, I don't have any faith. We just need to try and get points on the board.
No, I totally right. It would be different, Trey, if we didn't know what the defense was, right? If we didn't have evidence that the defense couldn't stop anything, but we absolutely know that. I think this team is constructed with the knowledge that they don't have the athletes to play good defense. I think the staff knows that. Why do you take a field goal when you know you won't be able to stop the other team and you need touchdowns, especially early in the game? No, I think I felt the same way.
And does that put extra pressure on the offense to make sure they're getting into the end zone on every single drive?
Trey, absolutely. But that's the way this team they know this. This is not new. They know they can't stop anybody. The offense knows that going in. Is it extra pressure to be perfect? Yes. But here's the problem with trying to be perfect. Some players like Green, they realize they got to go above and beyond, right? So they got to be Superman just to keep the team in the game. The defense can't stop them, and they don't score. So, man, they feel like they got to score every time, and then mistakes happen. You start pressing and trying to be Superman.
Absolutely.
Again, you get a big play, great catch, fumble. It's just knowing that if you don't make a play, if you don't do something, you don't have a chance to win. That's a ton of pressure, and that leaves you no margin for error.
Turnovers. They continue to plague this team. All right, Gage, you're going to be up next. So when I say 3, 2, 1, that means you go, because we can't talk to you. So here we go, Gage, in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, I just want to call in and say that this program is falling apart at the seams. Like you said earlier, I mean, we're progressively worse week by week. We were told this is going to be a high-scoring game. Both offenses are good. We got a great offense. We knew we had a bad defense, but we were horribly mistaken about Notre Dame's defense.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's all I wanted to say. Thanks, guys.
You're right.
Actually made Notre Dame's defense look good, though, at times.
Really did,
with
Randy.
the mistakes that Arkansas was making. And I'm not saying that their defense is not going to be good, but when you go by their track record up to this point, Purdue,
Barry Odom's Purdue put more points on Notre Dame than Arkansas
31
did.
points, if I remember from last week. Yes, absolutely. All right.
And, of course, A&M and Miami.
Okay, we're going to step away for a moment. This is the First Security Fifth Quarter Postgame Show. Marcus Elliott, Trey Schapp, I'm Randy Rainwater. Back with your phone call. Yeah, let's say that in just one moment. Stay tuned.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
This is Thomas Blackman's Blackman Auction. Since 1938, we've handled many different types of auctions. We sold bulldozers, excavators, farm tractors, farms, locomotives, fully custom rail cars, vehicles, Harley-Davidsons, cows, lake houses, hunting properties, pickups, heavy trucks, big trailers, plus hundreds of other random things. Honestly, if it's for sale, we probably sold it. Our knowledge and experience is priceless, much like your hard-earned assets. Since 1938, better auctions have always been Blackman Auctions.
We all know how busy our lives can be these days and how important our time and convenience is as well. Edwards Food Giant knows that too, so that's why they're inviting you to take advantage of their Heat and Eat Meal Solutions items in their deli department. Delicious Edwards Food Giant signature dishes, along with a wide choice of entrees and sides, all ready for you to pick up and take home to serve your family tonight. The Heat and Eat Meal Solution is now at your favorite Central Arkansas Edwards Food Giant deli. This week's special is Mexican chicken for only $7.49 per pound, with roasted corn and black beans for $4.99 per pound.
Hi, I'm Hunter Bell from Bell Chevrolet. Football season in Arkansas is one of my favorite times of the year. And I think we can all agree that game days are better with tailgating. Fourth quarters are better with game-winning field goals. And the best played games are better with teamwork. And just like on the field, Bell Chevrolet is better because of our people and their dedication to our customers. Shop Bell Chevrolet and BellChevrolet.com today. Together, let's drive.
At ABC Supply, when you've got a job to do, we do too. When your success depends on getting the details right, we're there for you every step of the way. Delivering more than materials, delivering passion, commitment, and the confidence to help you get the job done easier. Our teams understand the obstacles you face in building your business and reputation, because living up to our promises is how we help you live up to yours.
For location and product information, call ABC Supply in North Little Rock at 501-955-0777 or visit abcsupply.com.
In today's digital world, compliance isn't just a box to check, it's a necessity. Network Services Group will help you navigate the complex landscape of cybersecurity regulations, making sure your business stays compliant and secure. Stay ahead of the curve. Focus on what really matters, growing your business. Network Services Group, your partner in compliance for banks and medical organizations.
Network Services Group. One call does it all.
Volkswagen of Little Rock is committed to delivering a car buying experience that's grounded in expertise, integrity, and respect. From the moment you arrive, our team is here to help you find the right fit. Whether that's the versatile Tiguan, the all-electric ID4, or one of our thoroughly inspected pre-owned models, we take pride in providing a low-pressure, informative environment where your questions are answered and your time is valued. Visit Volkswagen of Little Rock today or begin your search anytime at www.vwoflittlerock.com.
Join the Zone each Monday for Game Balls and Jockstraps, brought to you by A Caddy's Touch Landscaping. Find out who made the best, average, and worst headlines in sports and entertainment each Monday as Justin and DJ give you their Game Balls and Jockstraps on the Zone from 10 to 1. It's all brought to you by A Caddy's Touch Landscaping, 501-794-2770. Call today to get your landscape updated to a whole new level and be listening for Game Balls and Jockstraps only on 103.7 The Buzz.
Ashton knows the snapper. Devin Bale is the holder. It's a good snap. The kick's got plenty of distance from Starzyk, and the kick is good. Starzyk from 49 yards out, and it's a 28-13 ball game with 3:48 to play in the half.
From walk-ons, where Trey is chowing down on, well, let's see, that is called the starting lineup sampler, and that consists of 3 mozzarella logs, 7 boneless wings, and 2 cheeseburger sliders.
Pretty good.
Mark, I've got to tell you, he is unabashed. Trey is unabashed. He doesn't look at me. He doesn't. I'm over here.
You said you were full from all that you ate yesterday.
With slobber running down my cheek.
What would you like? Would you like a mozzarella log or a boneless wing?
He doesn't offer you a crumb, does he?
The mozzarella log would be a nice head start. I mean, that would be very nice. Okay. And so far we are using the Pony Express method. That is, we're going to give you the message that we're going to count down in 3, 2, 1, and then you get to deliver the mail.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, Vinny, in 3, 2, and 1, you are on. Vinny! Oh, Vinny, you dropped the ball right there. You look like, well, never mind.
Bobby on YouTube says if you don't have the money coach doesn't matter, just the way it is. Tim on Facebook says, Coach Pittman, please report to HR after your press conference. Randy says, this really requires hazardous duty pay, but great job, Randy, Trey, and Marcus. The Real Deal said, Notre Dame just scored again. And Ralph says on YouTube, is it the caliber of athlete or coaching?
Yes,
Marcus, I think that's a good question there.
So here, I think it's both, but on defense is definitely the caliber of athlete. They can't do what they're asking them to do. No question. I think offense, you got, and today was the really first time. You got to remember, man, this is one of the top offenses in the nation. Taylor Green, they said all game, was leading the nation coming into this game in total offense. So offense really hadn't been a problem until today, and except for turnovers. Now, let's look at that. Who can impact turnovers? Coaching, culture, discipline, correction. That's a coaching issue. On offense, they have everything it takes to be outstanding. Okay? On defense, they do not have that at all. And add to that the total lack of understanding on what effort is. Guys, that's what I saw today, Trey and Randy. I saw guys pursuing on defense, right? We used to do, or I used to see our defenses do pursuit drills, okay? That means even if you're not play side, you're backside, you're pursuing hard down the line of scrimmage. You're busting it as if that play was right in front of you. And you get there and swarm the ball to. I'm seeing players literally jog. The player cuts back, and had they given maximum effort, they could have tackled the cutback. So to me, that's a complete lack. So he says, well, you can do both things. You can not be able to tackle and not be able to do that and still give good effort. He says, and he's right, but they didn't do either. So I guess he's got to look at the film again and see number 97 jogging in pursuit, not giving 100%, busting his tail, and then the back cuts back. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Well, no, you missed number 4, you missed number 23, you missed number 22.
You're right. Yeah, pardon me.
If you're going to single one out, you need to pick up. Okay, give proper credit where credit is due.
You're right.
I'm sorry, Mark. I had to interrupt you.
No, you're right.
My bad.
You're totally right. My fault.
Here's
selfish of me.
Here's another comment from the YouTube. Why was Taylor Green playing in the fourth quarter when we were obviously going to lose? Poor decision.
That's
on the staff.
I thought the same thing.
Well, all of them need to play. They don't need to miss a rep.
But Marcus,
I mean, you're right. But shoot, I'm mad right now. So they need to play.
No, I am
they
too.
need to practice.
Well, they could get hurt though. That's the thing. I mean, the game's over. Well, you're not going to win. Why not put KJ Jackson in? Put your backup.
I agree. Let him get some game snaps under the lights. Okay, now here's what I'm going to do, because I promoted this, so I need to deliver on my promise, and that is I'm just going to start reading. We're not going to respond.
Okay, you read. I'm going to eat.
Okay, you eat. I'm going to turn your microphone off. I don't want you to make noises over there. All right, this is from our D3 Auto Sales Buzz text lines. I'm going to read them. We're just going to rock and roll, okay? All right, this from the 479. Is the Buzz text line working? That from Chris in Springdale. Yes, sir, it is working. Obviously, I'm reading it right now. Let's see. Where do I need to go back to? I lost my spot there. Where is okay? Now, live fan feedback. Don't you start messing up on me. This from the 501. Don't get down on Sam. We almost made them punt today. LOL.
Oh, yeah.
That's very true.
Wait a second.
They
didn't
didn't
line up
we
to punt.
said we weren't going to comment.
Yeah, but you got to comment on that. They did line up to punt, and they ran one of the best fakes I've ever seen.
No, we're not supposed to. Okay. All right, this from Gargamel. He says, absolutely disgusting football program for the last 10 years. Thank God basketball starts in 2 weeks. Okay, that's from Gargamel. Why are y'all talking about staff changes? The only staff change that needs to happen is the head coach and the athletic director. Okay. All right, we don't want to get too technical on this now. Okay, today's game was a travesty, a sham, a mockery. It was a never mind. That from Piggy Smalls. I can't read all that. This from our D3 Auto Sales Buzz text line. Your radio station is as bad as the football game. Always having technical issues. We're injured. We're working on our injuries. We're slowed by injuries. We have entered the Chad Pittman era. That from our D3 Auto Sales Buzz tech line. Guess that's the Chad Morris Pittman era. This says we're cooked at this point. Look at the schedule for the rest of the year. Only see 2 possible wins. Mississippi State and Auburn, 4-8. Hopeful. I'm not sure that's going to happen. I'm looking more now like maybe 3-9.
So you sure about Mississippi State?
Okay, I'm stretching it right now.
Yeah, I'm
this
saying.
One, D3. Yeah. I know. D3 Auto Sales Buzz text line. Drew in Little Rock. I said we weren't going to be commenting about this. RR, like Emmy's thoughts on the offense today. Also not happy on the offense. Okay, so he's both good and bad. This is our D3 Auto Sales Buzz text line. Randy, I'm a gambler. Follow a lot of pro cappers and either stayed away from this game or bet the house on Notre Dame. Just want to say, Arkansas fans, I beg you, bet with your head and not your heart. Heard people all week saying they were betting hogs. This is a business. Be smart. Okay. Let's see. Where do we leave off on this? We need a new voice. This is our D3 Auto Sales Buzz text line. We need a new voice. And if Bobby's offense is mediocre the rest of the way, then we won't have to worry about him being the interim head coach. We're not at the interim stage at this point, folks. This is our D3 Auto Sales Buzz text line. Hunter Yurchek needs to be fired. Also, this is a direct reflection on him. Hunter Yurchek can't claim Coach Cal. That was Tyson, 100%. That from the 903, deep in the heart of Texas. LC and Greenwood, Sherwood says, guys, this should have been taken care of 3 years ago. Now we're just considering a possible replacement. Our program is literally the worst football team in our conference. Him still saying he thinks we're still a good football team is lunacy. That from LC and Sherwood. Let's see, at this point, from our D3 Auto Sales Buzz text line, at this point, it would be better to keep him till the end of the season. Cheaper buyout. Besides, I don't think anyone there is capable of taking on as an interim coach. Okay, let's step aside for a moment. We're going to come back. We're going to try our best to let DK and Toby have their say. Marcus Elliott, Trey Shapp. I'm Randy Rainwater. The First Security, 5th quarter postgame show live from Walk-Ons will continue in just a moment.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Volkswagen of Little Rock is committed to delivering a car buying experience that's grounded in expertise, integrity, and respect. From the moment you arrive, our team is here to help you find the right fit. Whether that's the versatile Tiguan, the all-electric ID4, or one of our thoroughly inspected pre-owned models, we take pride in providing a low-pressure, informative environment where your questions are answered and your time is valued. Visit Volkswagen of Little Rock today or begin your search anytime at www.vwoflittlerock.com.
At ABC Supply, when you've got a job to do, we do too. When your success depends on getting the details right, we're there for you every step of the way. Delivering more than materials, delivering passion, commitment, and the confidence to help you get the job done easier. Our teams understand the obstacles you face in building your business and reputation, because living up to our promises is how we help you live up to yours.
For location and product information, call ABC Supply North Little Rock at 501-955-0777 or visit abcsupply.com.
Do you feel that, Arkansas? The Lotto jackpot is now more than $1 million. Why should you care? Because this $1 million+ prize can only be won in Arkansas. There are 2 Lotto drawings every week, and the jackpot keeps growing until there's a winner. Join the fun and play Lotto today. A $2 ticket could change your life. Get yours in stores today. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
3 distinct, all-electric Cadillacs. Some drive them for the performance. Others drive them for the range. And sways to turn every drive into an occasion. Whatever your reason, there's never been a better time to say, let's take the Cadillac. The all-electric Cadillac family of vehicles. Escalade IQ, Optic, and Lyric. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
This is the Pigskin Preacher, bringing you the word. The loyalty of a good dog is one of life's inspiring examples. This unwavering devotion moved the ancient Romans to call their dogs by a name that in Latin means, I am faithful. This name continues to be used whenever we call a dog Fido. Ask any Marine what Semper Fidelis means. Always faithful. Thomas Jefferson said, he who does most in God's great world, who does his best in his own little world. Stop by today and register at your nearest Doublebees for your chance to win a brand new Bad Boy 550 four-wheel drive side-by-side, purchased from the Bad Boy Superstore in Searcy. This terrific Bad Boy vehicle will be given away on a special broadcast of Drive Time Sports, October the 8th. Need not be present to win.
Tito's Handmade Vodka presents the 2025 1037 The Buzz Fall Golf Tournament Tuesday, October 14th at Repsamen Golf Course. Registration is now open. Go to 1037thebuzz.com to register your four-person team. Prizes will be awarded in both morning and afternoon flights. It's the 2025 1037 The Buzz Fall Golf Tournament Tuesday, October 14th at Repsamen Golf Course. Presented by Tito's Handmade Vodka and brought to you in part by Double B's and Twin Peaks. Thanks to Corky's Ribs and Barbecue, Sonic, and Michelob Ultra.
So Ashton knows the snapper. Devin Bale is the holder. It's a good snap. The kick's got plenty of distance from Starzyk, and the kick is good. Starzyk from 49 yards out, and it's a 28-13 ball game with 3:48 to play in the half.
Welcome back once again to the First Security fifth quarter postgame show. Marcus Elliott, Trey Schapp. I'm Randy Rainwater. Our Pony Express system continues. So, DK, get ready in 3, 2, 1. It is you, DK, in 3, 2, 1.
Yes, fellas. I believe, in my opinion, Sam done had 6 years, 5 minus the COVID. So he done been there long enough. You wouldn't got Bob last year because, as Sam said itself, seemed like he done kind of been in this situation in the last 3 years, going on 40 Eagles. I think that's what he said. I'm saying. So, Bobby, he the one calling the plays, and they ain't scoring in the second half, and they basically ain't scoring today. So, Bobby can ride out too. He didn't do all that hot with better players down there at Texas A&M when he was with Jimbo. So, I think he done kind of ran his course too here. T. Will and Sam, all of them can find new jobs and bring in some fresh new coaches with probably some new ideas, some new innovation. That's the way I see it, because I think Sam done what he needed to do. He got us out of the Chad Pittman hole, or either the Chad Moore's hole. You know what I'm saying? And so now he done made his money. He can go sit on the water and fish. I ain't gonna say nothing about no beer. As the level of competition go up, you know what I'm saying? It's the hogs that's starting to look like sweet rolls and stuff. Well, dare I say it, Randy? Little Debbie honey buns from Double B.
Cupcakes.
Have a good rest of the weekend.
All right.
I love it. Cupcakes, baby, cupcakes. Okay, now I got this from an anonymous source, and I don't know if this really is the case or not, but supposedly Marcus Freeman.
No.
He is.
No. That's a joke. That was a meme. That was a joke. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. I want to see it.
Okay. All right. So let's continue on with our Pony Express system. This is the first Security fifth quarter post-game show. So, Toby, you are on in 3, 2, 1.
Hello, guys. I tell you what, I want you to know that I really do enjoy listening to you guys all the time, but even more so today. And let me tell you what, about the best analogy that I can give. Hopefully, Marcus, you and Trey and everybody else remember that movie starring, I think, Kurt Russell and Val Kilmer. I think Kurt Russell was playing the role of Wyatt Earp, and the other guy was playing the role of Doc Holliday. And so after a little skirmish, their partners came to them, and not having the words to express how they were feeling, they simply said, "I ain't got the word."
Do we need to turn down the radio, or? After
seeing this despicable display of what was supposed to be a football game today on the part of the Razorbacks, honestly, I'm just going to lean and depend on you guys to express how most of everybody in Arkansas is feeling, because I ain't got the word. So thank y'all so much, okay? Have a good day.
Thank you. Yeah. I think, that we had a little trouble hearing them. However, I think his sentiment is essentially he just doesn't have words to express what he saw today, guys. And I'm probably there. I don't know if there's anything else to say except change. It's almost unfair. And I think the announcer said it earlier, and they were really critical of Arkansas and the Arkansas program, especially in the first half. But they were, complimentary of the Arkansas fan base, saying almost that, hey, they deserve better than this. The announcer called it embarrassing, and it was. Arguably one of the biggest opportunities Arkansas had to bolster their season, and they come up extremely flat.
Mark, I cannot imagine. I sincerely cannot imagine being a former Arkansas football player who played in a competitive environment, who played on competitive teams, who may have won 7 or more games in a given season
finished in the
to
top
have
10.
to watch
Yeah.
this kind of debacle. Because I said this, I stated this earlier. I said this on Twitter, and I was trying to be nice at the end of the half, but I said this is embarrassing.
Yeah.
This is embarrassing because I'm recircling the tents. The lack of effort is to me, as much of the embarrassment as it is from just actually being overwhelmed by the lack of execution and the inability to be able to tackle, do the fundamental things, but just the effort.
Yep.
I mean, as a former player, that has to gall you.
Yeah, and here's the deal.
Not seeing effort out there on the field.
So here's the deal, Randy. As a former player, I know there are situations where somebody is just absolutely physically better than you are, all right? Bigger, stronger, faster, just develop. You know, my nemesis for 4 years at the University of Texas was a guy named Tony DeGreat, and he won the Outland Trophy. But I went up against him every year, and that was just a hard thing. He was just physically a freak, to technique. But I knew I had to give effort. I had to improve my technique. Here's the thing about this team. I don't think they have the athletes to really tackle well against a good team with good athletes. Don't get me wrong. Number 4 is a big-time player now. He's a hand. Be competitive with him, especially one-on-one. So we know that.
But Marcus, weren't we told that in the
with
offseason?
that said, what's the remedy, Trey? What's the remedy if that's the case? Get people around the football. Well, how do you get people around the football?
Yeah.
You hustle, you run, you pursue. When we see folks dragging,
numbers.
Yes, when you see folks dragging, is this team out of shape? Are they not coached? Is effort not coached and taught? And in the culture, that's a coaching deal. That's a head coaching deal, quite frankly.
At First Security, 5th quarter postgame show continues in just one moment.
The great American pastime. Do you smell that? That's the smell of men being men.
I think I'm ready.
On 103.7 The Buzz, KABC Little Rock.
We all know how busy our lives can be these days and how important our time and convenience is as well. Edwards Food Giant knows that too. So that's why they're inviting you to take advantage of their Heat and Eat meal solutions items in their deli department. Delicious Edwards Food Giant signature dishes, along with a wide choice of entrees and sides, all ready for you to pick up and take home to serve your family tonight. The Heat and Eat meal solution is now at your favorite Central Arkansas Edwards Food Giant deli. This week's special is Mexican chicken for only $7.49 per pound, with roasted corn and black beans for $4.99 per pound.
Hey, it's Craig O'Neill, looking forward again to a school year of reading stories to kids and getting me all over the state of Arkansas to schools everywhere. My GV80, Jenny from Genesis of Conway. And they've got a great story, a huge selection of pre-owned trade-ins, low mileage, terrific low prices, and top of the line. It's a story with a happy ending for you at Genesis of Conway. The future of luxury today.
Introducing the new Dell AI PC powered by the Intel Core Ultra processor. It helps do your busy work for you, so you can fast forward through editing images, designing presentations, generating code, debugging code, summarizing meeting notes, finding files, managing a schedule, and responding to Jim's long emails. Leaving all the time in the world for the things you actually want to do. No offense, Jim. Get a new Dell AI PC at dell.com/AI-PC. How those ahead stay ahead.
Hi, I'm Chef Franklin Becker. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
Attention Central Arkansas. If you're looking for reliable home and business services, look no further. For over 45 years, Advantage Service Company has been your local expert in HVAC, plumbing, and electrical needs with outstanding customer service from licensed technicians ready to help with every step. Call or text today and enjoy peace of mind knowing you're in good hands. Cheer on your favorite university and call Advantage Service Company. Your comfort is just a call away. 501-1-CALL. 501-663-2255.
I'm Scott Hansen, host of NFL Red Zone. Lowe's knows Sundays are for football. That's why we're here to help you get your next DIY project done, even when the clock isn't on your side. Whether that's a new Filtrete filter or Bosch and Cobalt power tools, Lowe's has everything you need to feel like the MVP of DIY. So get it done and earn your Sunday. Shop now, in-store and online. Lowe's, official partner of the NFL.
Did you hear? Allstate car insurance now costs even less. So when you bundle with home, you can save even more. Check Allstate first to bundle and save with a new lower auto rate. You're in good hands with Allstate. Not available in every state. Only applicable for new auto insurance business. Rates will vary by several factors, including how you purchase the policy. Potential savings may vary. Allstate North American Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Ever feel like the road is out to... Thankfully, Hyundai is always working to ensure it doesn't, with over 130 IIHS Top Safety Awards since 2006. IIHS Top Safety Awards include Top Safety Pick and Top Safety Pick Plus awards to Hyundai vehicles from 2006 to 2025.
Lease the Hyundai Tucson for $289 a month, or get 1.99% APR for 60 months. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offers end September 30th. Call 469-405-7740 for details.
Welcome back to the First Security fifth quarter post-game show. Randy Rainwater, Marcus Elliott, Trey Schapp. The Holiday Inn Express off Weddington in Fayetteville is a home away from home for the Buzz Radio Network when we're up here at Fayetteville. They don't play like the team does. They give us great service, great rooms. King beds are standard in every room, and great pillows and a great breakfast as well. Let's go over the SEC scoreboard right now. Ole Miss leading LSU 17-7 with 11:20 to play in the third quarter from Oxford. Texas A&M leads Auburn 13-3 with 5:49 to play in the third quarter in College Station. Tennessee and Mississippi State are knotted up at 17 at the half. Vanderbilt beat Utah State today 55-35. Coming up tonight, 6:30, Alabama at Georgia. 6:30, that's on ABC. 6:30 on ESPNU, Missouri host UMass. And at 6:45 on the SEC Network, Kentucky is at South Carolina. And, guys, I hate to say it, but I think Arkansas is, well, they look like them and Kentucky are battling for last place in the SEC right now. If not, Arkansas has it locked up.
Yep. That's a good point. You know, guys, I was just thinking about pass rush today. Have you ever seen this team with a worse pass rush or the worst ability to pressure the quarterback?
No, there is no pass rush.
I mean,
there's not.
We talk about
when the quarterback when the quarterback can stand back there and do that little dance, that little standing dance.
Right.
You know, they're kind of bouncing on their feet.
Mm-hmm. I know what you're talking about.
And then he goes, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. There was one receiver was on the north end for Notre Dame, and he was so wide open,
yeah,
that finally, after the quarterback went through about 4 or 5 progressions, finally saw him. The only thing you could hope for is he wouldn't find him. But there wasn't enough pressure on him to where he couldn't keep looking around.
Yeah.
So, no. And I realize there will be those that will say, without any effective pass rush, then how are you expecting defensive backs to cover for 4 to 5 seconds? Well, that's not the problem, because there's so many of those D-backs they're not able to cover to begin with, and it doesn't matter whether in zone or whether they're in man.
That's true.
Because there are so many different receivers that are wide open that it's still multiple choice.
That's right.
They went for it. Notre Dame went for it on 4th and 2 on a little 5-yard out.
Yep.
And the defensive back didn't have a chance to begin with because he was 5 yards away from the receiver.
Oh, that drives
All
me
the
nuts.
receiver had to do was just go make a little quick cut, and he's open. And if the ball's on time, you can't defend it.
How many times today, Randy, did you and I talk, and I looked at you and I said, wide receiver for Notre Dame was so wide open?
Yeah. Oh, no. I thought Bobby Petrino was calling plays, actually, for Notre Dame, because we laugh and joke all the time about how Bobby
he gets his guys so wide open.
Has plays wide open.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing that is so misleading about a stat sheet, because I looked at this before we came on the air. Notre Dame actually did end up sacking Taylor Green 3 times. Do you realize they only had, I think it was 2 QB hurries that they were credited for? Now, I gave several more than what showed up on the defensive stat list. But the offensive line, I thought, could not adequately protect Taylor Green today, where it was a little bit like last year, where it seemed like he was running for his life almost on every play.
Yeah. And here's
sometimes it worked with the running game because they were so willing to overcommit that sometimes that misdirection or that fake and then go with a counter type approach would make some running lanes, just like it did for that 54-yard run by Taylor Green. I'm sorry, Mark. I'm rambling.
No. You're fine. No, that's good. No, I agree. I think here's the deal. Their strategy too was to keep him in the pocket, and which is okay. With their ends, their outside rush, they kind of get upfield. That's okay. Taylor's trying to step up, but then the gut pressure. That's what really hurt Arkansas today with their pass game. In addition to, they weren't even rushing hard on the outside, but they'd get there. He'd step up. The rush was right there in his face. So that was a little disappointing. The line had been playing better. I thought Bobby should have run a little bit more, stuck with it a little bit more. I think you got to, when they did involve Taylor in the run game, they had some success. So I think you find a way to feature that a little bit more, and then things open up for you. But bottom line is they didn't have the ball that much because the defense obviously couldn't get off the field, and when they didn't, they'd give up touchdowns.
We used to have a saying back when I was a kid: watermelon, watermelon, watermelon run. Look at the scoreboard, see who's behind. I think that's what Bobby was thinking.
How long ago was that?
Yeah, a few years ago. Bobby kept looking at the scoreboard, and it was like a pinball machine. Yeah. 1 minute is 7. Next is 14. Then it becomes 21, and he's like, man, watermelon, watermelon. I got to score.
Kind of like the slot machine at Saracen, just kept on turning.
You were saying that.
Yeah.
You said to me earlier in the first quarter, this game's about to get out of hand. And then you said they're going to have to score every time they touch the football.
And not just 3 points. And that's why I go back to what I was talking with Marcus about earlier is at 4th and 2, 3 points field goals are not going to win this football game. You have to know that going in. Yeah. And if you go in with that mentality that it's not going to, you give your offense a belief that, hey, we're going to score every single time. Let's go for it here. And I think you also might fire up your defense as well, even as bad as it is.
And then you have to, with this defense, you got to take the air out, guys. You cannot.
Yep.
You got to take the air down, shorten this game.
Now this is where you need to be the wishbone. And all you do is run, and you make the other offense sit on the sideline and watch because your defense is so bad.
Exactly.
All right, let's try to throw in a few of our D3 Auto Sales Buzz text line. Again, gentlemen, no comments are allowed. All right, this is from our D3 Auto Sales Buzz text line. Just listen to Pittman's interview after the game. I feel like he wants to be fired. Doesn't think he really cares anymore. I think he still cares. Never mind. I'm now breaking my own rule of talking. This is my D3 Auto Sales Buzz text line from the 903. He was holding on to the ball a lot more today. There were several times the guy would be open and he would throw it late. Talking about Taylor Green. This is my D3 Auto Sales Buzz text line. I know that Sam Pittman is a likable guy. No doubt a good man, but it looks like we have Uncle Joe from Petticoat Junction as the head coach.
That was a good show, though.
It was a great show. Yeah. I want Rick and Zimmerman's thoughts on today's game. We can still win out. LOL. This is our D3 Auto Sales. This from Chris in Springdale. I think this team looks out of shape. What did they do this off season? Great question. There was one player I was afraid was going to suffer a heart attack out there. He was breathing so badly. This from our D3 Auto.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, from our D3 Auto Sales Buzz text line, throw in number 5, D-Mac, because he brings that wood, and Clint Sterner, that from Brian. This from our D3 Auto Sales Buzz text line, and I thought the Ryder Cup was bad. This from our D3 Auto Sales Buzz text line. Brett Bielema was fired before he could even leave the field and make it to a press conference for way less than this. Now beating USC and could be back in the top 10.
Yeah. Randy, I got this text. Says, I'm leaving at halftime with my family. I've literally never done that. I've watched Alabama beat us 52-3 and never left, but it's toxic up here. The stadium was so electric pregame, and within 7 minutes game time, the rope was let go of. Hunter Yurchek calling for households to give $100 each. He said, I had a girl at work buy some sheets for my daughter's fundraiser for cheer a couple of weeks ago. She asked if I could wait till Friday for her to get me the $40. That's real life. People making daily decisions throughout the week so they can afford $40 sheets to sleep on. People are so out of touch with reality. And by the way, I told the girl she can pay me whenever, so don't be sweating Friday or the next Friday. And, of course, that's a fan that's venting, but I understand there were a lot of people that left today. A lot.
All right, this is our D3 Auto Sales Buzz text line. Marcus, you wanted them paid. Now they are. They'll have to work for the payday. Yes, the D isn't good, but BP's offense scoring a whopping 13 points and need a lineman to do it. That was awesome to see Shaq McCoy score that touchdown from 1 yard out. Bobby Petrino calls the downfall of this program, and he's not being called out. Come on, man.
Oh, okay. He's going back to back in the past.
Since you were directly referenced, I wanted you to be able to respond.
Well, did Bobby Petrino cause the downfall of the program? I think the way that happened back in the past was certainly inopportune, to be kind about it, and it did hurt the program, no question. I think it was followed by a series of very poor hires. And now, why were these poor hires? Was it money? I don't know. But it's certainly been time enough to turn it around, even if Petrino did hurt the program. And I think from an offensive standpoint, Arkansas's got one of the top offenses, except for today, in the nation. So he's doing his job there.
Now, if you have waited for this moment, the moment of this program, the highlight coming up next, DB is about to speak his mind. That is David Basel. Stay tuned.
Do you feel that, Arkansas? The Lotto jackpot is now more than $1 million. Why should you care? Because this $1 million+ prize can only be won in Arkansas. There are 2 Lotto drawings every week, and the jackpot keeps growing until there's a winner. Join the fun and play Lotto today. A $2 ticket could change your life. Get yours in stores today. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Is your yard ready for whatever Mother Nature throws your way? At Acadi's Touch Landscaping, we make sure it is. Whether it's weatherizing your flower beds for the seasons ahead, building strong retaining walls to prevent erosion, or installing French drains to keep water where it belongs, we've got you covered. And when it's time to elevate your outdoor space, we build custom decks perfect for relaxing or entertaining. Call 501-794-2770 to transform your yard into a space you love, rain or shine. Acadi's Touch Landscaping, 501-794-2770, where we bring the green to your life.
This is the Pigskin Preacher, bringing you the word. The Appalachian Trail is a 2,200-mile footpath from Georgia to Maine. By the way, Bill Bryson's book on it, absolutely hilarious. And so also is Dale Sanders, who at the terrific age of 90 is setting out to be the oldest person to ever hike the trail. God bless him. May we all be active, healthy, and curious all the days of our lives. Now, thanks to Dale, I'm off to walk the dogs, but not for 2,000 miles. Stop by and register at your nearest Doublebee's for your chance to win a brand new Bad Boy 550 four-wheel drive side-by-side purchased from the Bad Boy Superstore in Searcy. This terrific Bad Boy vehicle will be given away on a special broadcast of Drive Time Sports, October the 8th. Need not be present to win.
Volkswagen of Little Rock is committed to delivering a car buying experience that's grounded in expertise, integrity, and respect. From the moment you arrive, our team is here to help you find the right fit. Whether that's the versatile Tiguan, the all-electric ID4, or one of our thoroughly inspected pre-owned models, we take pride in providing a low-pressure, informative environment where your questions are answered and your time is valued. Visit Volkswagen of Little Rock today, or begin your search anytime at www.vwoflittlerock.com.
No matter how large or small your digging project may be, no matter how urban or rural, you must always call 811 before any digging project. 811 is our national one-call number, alerting your local utility companies to come out and mark any lines they have near your dig site. So before you do this or this, make sure you do this. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811, brought to you by Common Ground Alliance.
My doctor told me my cholesterol is borderline, so I took control with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula. Garlic helps maintain healthy cholesterol safely and naturally. It's odor and taste-free, and Garlic is a world leader in garlic potency. I'm taking charge of my cholesterol with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula, cholesterol's natural enemy.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The term natural references only the garlic in the product. Use as directed.
Tune in to 103.7 The Buzz as Justin Acree and DJ Williams broadcast live from each meeting of the Little Rock Touchdown Club, brought to you by Arkansas Spine and Pain. Justin and DJ will broadcast live from the Doubletree downtown, bringing you interviews with each speaker and their comments to the club live. Monday, the Little Rock Touchdown Club welcomes former Patriot running back Craig James. That's The Zone live at the Little Rock Touchdown Club, brought to you by Arkansas Spine and Pain.
Hey, quick, David, what song is that?
I have no idea. I don't know.
This is not Hog Wild.
Tough day.
It's just a rejoiner.
Yes.
This is the First Security fifth quarter postgame show. Marcus Elliott, Trey Schapp. I'm Randy Rainwater. That voice you heard, that legendary voice, number 53 in your program, number 1 in our heart. DB joins us. would you like to kind of decompress now for a few moments?
I'll say the first thing that I was really disappointed and happy with, Marcus, was that the U of A in-game, it wasn't Elvis Moya. It's not Elvis Moya, but the person in charge of the in-game promotion. I'm going to find out if Lou Holtz wanted to go 23 minutes before kickoff with Kevin Scanlon. If not, it's inexcusable that you put Lou Holtz out there 23 minutes before kickoff when people aren't even in their seats.
Wow.
And I documented every timeout to see the BS that a lot of times we put out there during a timeout.
Nice.
So I didn't get a chance to see Coach today. So that set me off right off the bat. Not happy about that. Yeah.
I got to see him.
Yeah.
I was this close to you. I almost thought about asking him about you, but I didn't.
Well, the fans didn't get a chance to see him.
Right.
Which, I hate the Coach Holtz had to watch what happened today. It is. So I'm going to find that out first. And then, listen, I've been saying this. I said it last week. The defense is who they are. There's no hiding. There's no going anywhere. I said it last week. I said it the week before. They are who they are. And Sam Pittman said today, didn't matter what we called. Receivers were running free. Big guys in the middle of the open zones. This is when it comes to football IQ, this is one of the lesser defenses we've ever had just to know how to play football. Not that they're not good people, not that they're not good-looking athletes, 6'2", whatever, tallest secondary ever. They just don't. They just aren't savvy football players, and there's nowhere to hide. And when we go to Knoxville next week, they're going to score 50 on us next week.
2 weeks.
There's 2 weeks. I'm sorry. There's nothing that can be done on defense, and it's the money we spent on transfer portal. It's the people we chose in transfer portal. It is what it is.
That is where I was going to say, if you want to hold somebody accountable, there was 2 things that have been pounded down, at least my throat, is where the NIL dollars were invested.
Sure.
It was in the offensive line. At least I can say it seemed like, on the whole, that was a good investment. And then the other area was the defensive secondary.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Money poorly spent.
Yeah, they remember we did get a chance to watch them during 2-a-days, and we heard, we're really happy. This is the best.
We're faster.
Faster, better measurable.
Stronger.
It doesn't matter. I'm just telling you, I don't care how fast you run a 40. I don't care how high you jump. If you don't know what to do, you don't know how to play the game of football, you're going to look like they did today, and that's giving up 420 yards in the first half and 42 points. And I felt sorry for them because you know what? It didn't matter. They just didn't know what to do. Notre Dame would go up there and run a play, and we weren't prepared for it or didn't know what to do, and it didn't matter how good you looked. It was the game that Notre Dame put out there.
DB, here's a question, and correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm making too much out of this. I remember watching you guys. You guys did pursuit drills all the time. I feel like,
you betcha, yeah.
Am I missing something? Am I looking at players kind of jogging in pursuit and not going all out to get around the football? Is it just me? Now, tell me, seriously.
Well,
I think I've seen that.
So last week, Marcus, on the 60-yard touchdown run by Sutton in the fourth quarter, that was the deciding touchdown. Sorey came up, missed the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and Sutton ran 60 yards, and there was not a Razorback player around
Nobody.
him. So that is the most indicative, and I mentioned that to the Notre Dame staff that I saw last night. They just sort of acknowledged, we saw that play. I didn't notice it as much. That's a bad culture issue on defense when you don't have guys that are running to the play when maybe they don't. It's not to their side. When if you don't see a guy in a red and white uniform within 5 yards of a guy who's running 60 yards, you're loafing and you don't care. Today, I just saw a lot of people that were outclassed in the wrong place, and mixed up in the coverage. I didn't see the effort problem as much today, Marcus, as I did last week. I just saw football players that were outclassed today in the wrong place and just outmatched. The bottom line is that they again didn't exactly know how to execute the defense when matched up against what Notre Dame threw at them.
David, what's the answer?
There's no answer. There is no answer. I mean, we're going to have
time to clean house?
Oh, sure. Oh, I'm sorry. From a coaching standpoint, it's time to move forward. It's time to, Sam's got his money. It's time to move on. He knows it. Everybody knows it. And so the question is, do you do it tomorrow? Do you do it Monday? Change has to happen. You can't get beat by Memphis and then come and give up 42 points and get beat by 59-13 at home.
This was a 4-point line,
which we all sort of scratched our heads on that.
Yeah,
I think we underestimated how good Notre Dame was, and I think we gave because the offense gave them us a lot of credit, maybe being able to keep it close.
Is Arkansas the worst team in the SEC right now?
Probably so, because Vanderbilt's looking good. Mississippi State's going toe-to-toe with Tennessee today. I don't know who else would be.
Kentucky. But they play South Carolina later.
Yeah, I'd have to say Kentucky's in there. Yeah, I'm just telling you, offensively, we only scored, no points in the half today, second half today,
13
right?
13 points.
Yeah, so 3 last week.
3 in the second half.
Last week.
3 in the second half of the last 2 games.
Yeah, 7 in the 3 games ago, so that's not looking good. And listen, we are who we are, and we're getting ready to play 6 ranked teams. 6 ranked teams, and so it's not going to get any prettier. You might as well go ahead and make the change.
Joey Aguilar.
Oh, yeah.
Is going to have 1,000 yards at halftime.
I know.
At halftime.
I know. So it is what it is. I just think we need to. The fans just need to. We know it's coming. And then, of course, the other question is Hunter Yurchek the guy that's going to make the next hire or not? I know there's a lot of people that don't like that. So that's an issue to discuss. But listen, Sam got us out of the mess with Chad Morris. And then he's reached.
But now we're back in the mess.
We're back in the mess. We got to make a change, and
Well, maybe someone will fall into Hunter's lap by virtue of a booster knowing somebody, like happened with basketball and Coach Cal.
Well, that sure would be nice. I don't know if that's the case, but yeah, everything helps. Everybody helps. Yeah, the question is, I think he's got board support from a few board members. He's got people on that board that don't particularly care for him. I'm not sure how good his relationship is with the chancellor. But he got in front of the board of trustees the other day, and everybody said all the right things. That Hunter, you're doing great, and all these things. I don't know.
But we don't know what they said about him when they went to executive session.
Yeah.
Because that is not for public knowledge.
Well, part of the problem, Randy, you brought up, one of the reasons we're not as good on defense, we don't have enough money. Yeah. We don't have enough money. Whose fault is that? Is it Sam Pittman's? Is it Hunter Yurchek's? Is it?
If Yurchek would have embraced NIL from the very outset.
We were sloppy with NIL.
Instead of being about 2 years behind the curve.
We had 3 bad hires for NIL directors.
Yeah, how many did they go through?
Yeah, that nobody knew who they were. Yeah, and that was not good either.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I'll hold him accountable for that. By the way, from our D3 Auto Sales Buzz text line, David Basel for athletic director.
Yes.
Yes. No.
This from our D3 Auto Sales Double R. We need to hire Basel as the AD. He needs to go after Eli Drinkwitz as head coach.
Oh, wow.
Blew it.
Wow.
You blew it when you went.
Hey, how about DB for DC? Yes. Defensive coordinator.
No, wow. He is not DC right now.
Marcus, I'll tell you, I hurt today for those players and Travis Williams, because I'm going to tell you what, I know they're making money and all that, but it's embarrassing to go out there and not have an answer and just look you humiliated. That last play before the half was humiliating.
Oh,
and so I feel sorry for them to go, this is the best they can do. I can't do any better.
Oh, no, David, the fake punt.
Oh, that was
bad.
That was bad, too.
The fake punt.
Not a good day.
No, that took the
I hate it for our fans. I hate it for everybody. It's a bad situation. So.
Yeah, stick it up your nose on that one.
Touchdown Club should be fun on Monday.
Okay, we're going to step away for a moment. I think we're close to wrapping this puppy up. This is the First Security Fifth Quarter Postgame Show. Stay tuned. Back in a moment.
Hi, I'm Hunter Bell from Bell Chevrolet. Football season in Arkansas is one of my favorite times of the year. And I think we can all agree that game days are better with tailgating. Fourth quarters are better with game-winning field goals. And the best played games are better with teamwork. And just like on the field, Bell Chevrolet is better because of our people and their dedication to our customers. Shop Bell Chevrolet and BellChevrolet.com today. Together, let's drive.
Make plans to attend the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette Health and Wellness Expo, sponsored by UAMS, on Saturday, October 4th at our new location, the City Center on Shackelford and Wood Rock. This free health and living expo will feature free health screenings, the Memo Band, doctor panels, Janet Carson, Arkansas Travelers Bingo, and prizes. Don't miss this event, Saturday, October 4th at the City Center in Wood Rock. Find out more, check out today's Arkansas Democrat-Gazette or visit ArkansasHealthAndWellnessExpo.com.
I know where you should go if you're really hungry. The Wood Grill Buffet in Benton. This is DJ Williams. You'll love all the choices they have with 300 items on that buffet. Meats, salad bar, veggies, sides, and even a huge dessert bar. You can pig out or just get a salad and veggie if you want to go a little lighter. The Wood Grill Buffet is at the Congo exit in Benton. It's open every Thursday through Sunday for lunch and dinner. It's comfort food at its finest.
Introducing the new Dell AI PC powered by the Intel Core Ultra processor. It helps do your busy work for you, so you can fast forward through editing images, designing presentations, generating code, debugging code, summarizing meeting notes, finding files, managing a schedule, and responding to Jim's long emails. Leaving all the time in the world for the things you actually want to do. No offense, Jim. Get a new Dell AI PC at dell.com/AI-PC. How those ahead stay ahead.
Hi, I'm Chef Franklin Becker. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
Attention Arkansas homeowners. Bath Makeover of Arkansas is looking for 50 homeowners to participate in our Rake in the Fall savings event. The first 50 homeowners who call will receive test market pricing on a beautiful new walk-in shower. Bath Makeover of Arkansas is an official sponsor of Razorback Athletics. In as little as one day, we'll take your old bathtub down to the studs and complete the installation of your brand new custom-designed walk-in shower. The first 50 homeowners who call Bath Makeover of Arkansas at 1-800-NEW-BATH will receive 75% off installation of a new walk-in shower. Ask about 18 months, no interest, no payments, senior and military discounts. Receive a $200 Amazon gift card with purchase and call 1-800-NEW-BATH now for a free $25 Restaurant.com gift card with your free in-home estimate. That's right, the first 50 homeowners to call Bath Makeover of Arkansas at 1-800-NEW-BATH receive these special savings. Bath Makeover of Arkansas proudly serves the full state of Arkansas, offering custom bathing solutions such as bathtubs, showers, and walk-in bathtubs. In addition to a lifetime product warranty and 5-year workmanship warranty, Bath Makeover of Arkansas offers a price lock guarantee, meaning once you receive a free design consultation, your price is locked in no matter what. The first 50 homeowners who call Bath Makeover of Arkansas at 1-800-NEW-BATH will receive 75% off installation of a new walk-in shower. Ask about 18 months, no interest, no payments, senior and military discounts. Receive a $200 Amazon gift card with purchase and call 1-800-NEW-BATH now to receive a $25 Restaurant.com gift card with your free in-home estimate. Call 1-800-NEW-BATH. 1-800-NEW-BATH. That's 1-800-NEWBATH.
Ever feel like the road is out to... Thankfully, Hyundai is always working to ensure it doesn't, with over 130 IIHS Top Safety Awards since 2006. IIHS Top Safety Awards include Top Safety Pick and Top Safety Pick Plus awards to Hyundai vehicles from 2006 to 2025.
Lease the Hyundai Tucson for $289 a month or get 1.99% APR for 60 months. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offers end September 30th. Call 469-405-7740 for details.
Notre Dame does have to snap the ball one more time. They're in victory formation, and this one's going to come to a merciful end. It needed to end. Notre Dame has come to Fayetteville and blasted the Razorbacks. Their fans celebrate on the far sideline. Sam Pittman, Marcus Freeman meet at midfield. 56-13 the final score. The Sonic.
All right, welcome back to the First Security fifth quarter post-game shows. We put the finishing touches on this one. All right, what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to take both of these phone calls, and I'll get a quick comment from you, Trey, quick comment from you, Marcus, then we'll say so long and good night because we got a lot of other programming we got to take care of. So, all right, Matt, you understand the system. So in 3, 2, 1, Matt, go.
Hey, thanks, Randy. You got to get rid of Yurchek. He's got to go. You got to get somebody that understands the politics in the state with the boosters. You got to get somebody that understands how to generate money from border to border. The next thing you got to do is you got to get a new head coach that can mobilize the high school coaches in the state of Arkansas, rebuild the programs that are broken, and get these kids fired up about being Razorbacks. because consistently hiring mercenaries for players is not going to help this program get where it needs to go. When we're winning, we're 40% Arkansas kids or higher. You got to build it back in the state. You got to quit going after these mercenaries for hundreds of thousands of dollars. You let 2 kids from Alabama named Metcalf walk out the door last year over $100,000 apiece. 2 players that would have started on this football team and been a lot more higher IQ than what you got in the secondary. Thanks, guys.
All right, that was Matt. All right, LC in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Fayetteville, 2 of our most beloved Razorbacks, Basel and Marcus, have said, we need a new coach. Let's get this done, guys. There's 100 other Razorbacks out here that feel the same way. Go Hogs.
Wow.
Guys, I do have to agree with LC. Just speaking to former Razorbacks, and I think I don't think I've met any former player or spoken with any former player or communicated that doesn't agree that it's time for a change.
No question. All right, Trey, you get your final thoughts. Now, again, next week, we are not
a bye week.
It's a bye week.
Well,
so.
if you didn't see what happened last week and you were not frustrated and thought that change needed to be made, I think today, if it didn't put the nail firmly in the wood, it at least got it more than 3/4 of a way hammered in. So change needs to happen, and it's my opinion, but hopefully it comes quickly, swiftly, because there's a school about 2.5 hours away from here that made a change last Tuesday. And so they're going to be looking for a head coach, along with some of the others that have already made changes. So you want to try and get out in front of this and hopefully find your new head coach before season's end.
Mark, your final thoughts.
Yeah, more the same. It's got to start believing our eyes. What we've known for a while. We got to make a decision on where this program's going, and there's no question this current football regime, can't get that done.
Time for a change.